Big Data, Big Insights. Presentation prepared by Mrs. Sujata Ali. Big Data. What is data? Data is the quantities, characters or symbols on which operations are performed by a computer, which may be stored and transmitted in the form of electrical signals and recorded on magnetic, optical or mechanical recording media. What is big data? Big data is also data, but with a huge size. Big data is a term used to describe a collection of data that is huge in volume and yet growing exponentially with time. In short, such data is so large and complex that none of the traditional data management tools are able to store it or process it efficiently. Friends, do you know what happens when we like a post on Facebook or share a post on WhatsApp, visit any website, make online purchases or watch videos? Whatever activity we do online is recorded, monitored and analyzed. So, a huge amount of data is collected. Let me give you an idea of how huge the data might be. Big data can be petabytes, that is, units of information equal to 1,000 million, or exabytes, that is, units of information equal to 1 quintillion of data consisting of billions to trillions of records of millions of people, all from different sources, for example, web, sales, customer contact center, social media, mobile data, and so on. What is big data analytics? Big data analytics is the complex process of examining large and varied data sets or big data to uncover information such as hidden patterns, unknown correlations, market trends, and customer preferences. With such a huge data available with the industries, they can have innumerable advantages. Hence, all industries are trying to reap the maximum benefit from it. It's not the amount of data that is important, but what the organizations do with the data is what matters. Uses of big data. First, location tracking. Big data has been useful in identifying and tracking the exact location of a place. GPS and Google Maps make use of big data. With geographic positioning and radio frequency identification sensors, we get the real-time data about first, traffic congestion on a particular route. Second, information if the route is closed. Third, if it is a one-way route. Fourth, understanding accident-prone areas, etc. If you have ordered something online, you can track the location of your goods. This has immensely helped the logistics companies to reduce risks in A. Transport, B. Improve speed, C. Reliability in delivery, second, understanding the weather patterns. There are weather sensors and satellites set up all around the globe. Huge amount of data is continuously received from them. They help us to understand the weather and help in weather forecasting. Weather patterns give us warnings of impending natural calamities like floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. Natural preparations to combat them can be made well in advance. We can study global warming, predict availability of natural resources like water, etc. Third, healthcare industry. People today have become extremely health conscious. Smart watches, health apps in our phones keep on collecting data. All these gadgets detect our heart rate, monitor patient's sleep pattern, keep a record of his exercise, the distance walked, etc. The analysis of this data collected can give new insights and provide a personalized individual feedback to each and every person. We have gadgets to monitor blood sugar, blood pressure, etc. at home. 24/7 monitoring can be provided to patients in hospitals too. With the help of big data, doctors can now have better diagnosis of any ailment. The effect of any drug can be known easily, etc. Unnecessary guesswork can be significantly reduced. Data helps in monitoring the outbreaks of epidemics and diseases. The moment you post a message on WhatsApp or Facebook that you're down with flu, meaning cold, big data collects that information and immediately shows you the areas affected by flu and tells you about the necessary precautions to be taken. Pharmaceutical companies pay huge amount to receive the health data of people to promote research in the particular area. With the help of the data gathered, individuals are given suggestions and solutions for the problems they are encountering. Fourth, banking, finance, and trading. Investment patterns of the people can also be studied by big data analytics. Banking and finance sector uses big data to predict and prevent cybercrimes, card fraud detection, archival of audit trails, etc. By analyzing the past data of their customers and the data on previous brute force attacks, banks can predict future attempts. Big data also helps in handling issues related to wrong transactions, failures in net banking, predict possible spike on servers, etc. Securities Exchange Commission. Security Exchange Commission is using big data to monitor financial markets for possible illegal trades, suspicious activities. SEC is using analytics and natural language processors to identify possible frauds in the financial markets. High-frequency trading is an area where big data finds a lot of use today. Big data algorithms are used to make big trading decisions. Majority of equity trading now takes place via data algorithms that increasingly take into account signals from social media networks and news websites to make, buy, and sell decisions in split seconds. Fifth, sports. Many permutations and combinations of statistical analysis are shown while watching a cricket match. This is possible because a gigantic, that is huge data, has been created over a period of time from the recording of matches, training sessions, and workouts. This data enables a sportsperson to study his performance as well as of the other players worldwide. This has tremendously helped in improving individual as well as team performance. The sensors embedded in the sports equipment help us to understand our game from close quarters. The sensors A. help us to understand the field condition, B. the weather, C. individual performance, etc. Video analytics help us to see each and every performance minutely. Sixth, advertising. Advertisers are one of the biggest players in big data. Facebook, Google, Twitter, or any other online giants all keep a track of the user behavior and transactions. These internet giants provide a great deal of data about people to the advertisers so that they can run targeted campaigns. Facebook, for example, you can target people based on buying intent, website visits, interests, job roles, demographics, and whatnot. All this data is collected by Facebook algorithms using big data analysis techniques. The same goes for Google. When you target people based on clicks, you will get different results. And when you create a campaign for leads, then you will get different results. All this is made possible using big data. Seventh, entertainment and media. In the field of entertainment and media, big data focuses on targeting people with the right content at the right time. Based on your past views and your behavior online, you will be shown different recommendations. This technique is popularly used by Netflix and YouTube to increase engagement and drive more revenues. Now, even television broadcasters are looking to segment their viewers' database and show different advertisements and shows accordingly. This will allow better revenue from ads and will provide a more engaging user experience. Eighth, education industry. Big data has inundated, meaning overwhelmed or overpowered, the education industry. We have information about the students, their study patterns, and we can now prepare customized and dynamic learning programs according to the need of an individual student. Every student's comprehension level is different. The course material can now be designed catering to different requirements of the students. Big data makes it convenient to 1. Understand their choices. 2. Their difficulties. 3. Information regarding various courses and their specialities. And access to their results. Education industry continued. From the results, we can gauge the progress of the students, understand their strengths and weaknesses. It also helps in guiding the students regarding the best career for him based on his mental makeup and abilities. An in-depth study of all this will definitely give new insights into the education industry and help in improving the operational effectiveness and working of educational institutes. This would in general enhance the progress of all students. Big data has provided a solution to one of the biggest pitfalls in the education industry, that is, one size fits all. There are innumerable uses of big data. It is helpful in A. Scientific researches, B. Understanding geographical phenomena, C. Helping in the smooth functioning of the government machinery, etc. It is a genie in our hands. It lies in our hands to make the optimum use of it for the benefit of mankind. The end. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Happy learning.